up, and welcome to the Manifest That Shit podcast. This is your girl, Latoya Beverly, aka your spiritual guide and business coach. This is a place where we're going to be talking about money, sex, and love, unapologetic, real, raw, uncut, and no strings attached. I'm going to be talking about how to slay, hustle, inspire, and thrive always, because that's what we do here at the Manifest That Shit podcast. So I look forward to seeing you in this upcoming episode. Hey, and welcome to a new year, new beginnings, and a new cycle. I am Latoya Beverly, and I am so happy to be here with you guys. It's January 3rd, it's 2018, and I hope that you guys have had a fantastic year. So I want to dive right in, because I have so many exciting and really cool things to share with you guys. So I don't know about you, but I went all out and I celebrated. I realized, just dawned on me, that every New Year's for the last 3 or 4 years, I've never been home for New Year's. I've been traveling somewhere else. And so it's really exciting because I had an opportunity to go to San Francisco this year and travel up there a few times. Actually, we had New Year's Eve last year in San Francisco, which was beautiful, right on the pier, had an amazing dinner. And then this year we were in Las Vegas. And so we decided just very last minute, you know what? We didn't really do too much for Christmas. We're in the process of building our home. Let's reward ourselves. And I believe how you start your new year is how the energy is going to move forward and move into your new year. So, so we celebrated. We went big, and it was really amazing. Had an amazing dinner at Cafe Monterano, which is Steve Monterano. He's an amazing celebrity chef. Highly recommend you checking out any one of his restaurants. I think he has 2 in Florida, Atlantic City, and 2 in Las Vegas as well. So we had a great time and delicious Italian food. So I'm so thankful for that. So as we were driving to Vegas, you guys, I'm all about spiritual animals and making sure that you are aware and looking at signs. I believe as a spiritual success coach, it's something that I tap into naturally for people. I got certified as a realm reader. So I actually am able to look at an individual, look at the person, the makeup of a person, and really tell whether they come from more of a cherub family, someone who is actually a knight, or who exudes that kingship or queen status, as well as whether they come from a more mystical type of fairies, mermaids, elves. People carry all these amazing energies. So it's one of the things that I got certified in. So from that, I ended up learning a lot about spirit animals. So we were driving, me and Vernon, on our way, and we see these signs saying, be careful, beware of animals, and specifically rams. So each state has their own thing. I think in northern Arizona, there's elk. Obviously, there's sometimes there's bears, or it could be deer, whatever. Well, Nevada just happened to be a ram. So, here we are kind of going into 2018, right? We're starting with new beginnings. We're not dealing with any drama, no bullshit. And we're literally closing the door for anything that no longer serves us, right? We're shutting it and we're cleaning it out. And then we run into the super full moon energy, and it's the first super full moon of 2018, and actually the first one of January. There's going to be another one coming up. So really taking advantage of this manifesting energy. And so I'm all about manifesting now, right? That is the energy that we're really trying to carry into the new year. So let me tell you about the ram. So for myself, I started my spiritual animal totem and journey probably ever since I was a little girl. I've always had a great relationship with dogs. Whether it's been a pet or, anything like that. I've always had a really great energy with butterflies. I absolutely love butterflies. I have a tattoo of a butterfly on my back. And it took me probably 29 years until I actually got my tattoo. I wanted it for a very, very long time. And then finally, when I went to Hawaii, me and my sister ended up getting tattoos together, and that was my opportunity with amazing love and Ohana energy to get the butterfly tattoo. So also the black jaguar is also my spirit animal as well. So there are animals that come to you. Hummingbirds is another an animal that comes to me all the time physically. And me and the hummingbird have a very, very close relationship. So really pay attention to the animals that come to you, that are around you. It helps you to really bring awareness in and really associate who you are, where you're at in that moment. And really honoring yourself and honoring the universe and what God is sending to you as powerful healing signs. So I use the animal totem to kind of use the power. I call it, it's like a Native American tradition. They use the medicine, right? They call upon that animal and the medicine of that animal to really help them to go on their journeys, whether it was a journey of protection in war, or going out to hunt and be really, really focused, right? And so the ram is absolutely amazing. So for those of you who do not know, so it's all about daring moves and bringing in this conquest that's very, very clear. So in the midst of new cycles for 2018, it's all about your personal power opening for you. It's time, you guys. It's time that you step in, you step up, and you level up. And so this spiritual animal of conquest and preparation and new beginnings, this was an animal that solidly came to us. But let me tell you something. I always tell my clients all of the time that when they're doing their emotional resignation letter, that you're a lotus flower. You are a pearl. You've gone through some heat. You've had some irritation from the environment that's around you, or you've gone through the dark, murky waters. But what I love about the ram and its power is that the simple fact that high upon like the Rocky Mountains or the mountains of freaking Nevada, right? The cliffs, the sheer cliffs. This animal was in plain view, standing tall. It was so muscular, you guys. It was walking confidently. It was like, this is my home. I don't care if there's anybody else around here. We ended up seeing 3, which I love the number 3. The power of 3 is amazing. And this animal represents taking huge leaps and bounds effortlessly amongst literally the most treacherous terrain. It could be sitting on the side of the mountain, but it is still going boldly and fearlessly into this environment, right? And so into this conquest. So it is proclaiming all of this confidence, which is exactly what I realized that I needed to do, moving boldly, taking bigger leaps, taking opportunities, not being afraid to share who I am authentically and holding nothing back. And this is so important when you are really, really, really holding on to the power of manifesting now. This is all about being fierce, being bold, being victorious, and wearing this majestic crown, whether you are a man or whether you're a woman, and really owning who you are and giving like no fucks about it, you guys. It is all about being unapologetic and not letting anything stop you or get in your way. So as you move forward, use the power of these spiritual animals, the medicine that comes from these animals, the learnings, the teachings of this animal. What do you get, right? What do you get? Like the hummingbird is small but mighty. It is the most powerful, tiny little bird that you have ever seen. This bird flies backwards. It moves so quickly. Sometimes you can't even see it with the human eye. And so the ram medicine is all about cycles of power, new beginnings, creating a new path, being fearless, facing your fears head on and taking that leap, that warrior spirit. right? And so for all of you who are Aries and who are a Ram, really dig deep into that. Realize that you have nothing that is meant to hold you back. Your spiritual medicine, that power, the core desires, this is what you will get. This is the way you want to feel, right? You want to feel as if there's new beginnings, that they're creating a new path, that you're being fearless on your journey, and that you are taking huge leaps and you have that warrior spirit. So what is it that you guys want to manifest now? What is it that is your greatest desire? How are you going to make this change happen? What solutions are you going to start to dig into to be more fearless, to create that new path, to start that new path, and to make that huge leap, right? How are you going to ignite the fire that is within you? I believe that going beyond your fear is completely the way that you unlock your spiritual side. There are different phases of spiritual awakening, and I believe that once you unlock going past your fears, it's a true secret key that unlocks and opens the door for the next beautiful thing to happen, right? The next message to happen, the healing to happen. Be secure in your foot. Don't let anybody deter you from your path. And know that practice actually makes perfect as you maneuver through your life. And so it's so amazing that this animal, 3 of them, came out of nowhere. I mean, we take these things so seriously. We love getting into looking at our spiritual animal totem. Vernon, he is all about the lion. I'm all about the lioness, and how the lioness is very important to the pack of lions. So I just really look forward to how you are going to move boldly into 2018 and how you're going to confidently take some major leaps. What is it that you're holding yourself back from? How can you leap into the new year, take advantage of some opportunities, and move boldly and not allow fear to hold you back? So another thing that is huge is that not just travel is super important with me and Vernon, but it is also an opportunity to not just only build a home, but to make a home an actual home, right? And so I'm so excited about the next 2 months, because the next 2 months, this month, the next month, like the framing, the foundation, all of these things represent my business and how I took the big leap 3 years ago. And also how I took an even bigger leap last year, or the year before last, closing my wellness center and actually, in my office, and wanting to serve clients from all over the world. As a spiritual success coach, I wanted to say, you know what? I'm selfish if I just keep myself here and just keep myself in this little bubble. I want to share my gifts with the world. I want to be able to teach. I love to teach. I love to take things to the next level. I want to help others to take things to the next level. So I hired a coach. I moved boldly. I invested $10,000 in my coach. And some people would say, oh my God, that is like ridiculous. How do you spend that much money? Well, you know what? My clients are worth it. I'm worth it. My future's worth it. And so is the power of freedom. I like great quality, you guys. I like great things. And sorry, when you have taste in certain things, you gotta just really move outside the box and go for what you want. And I also realized it just wasn't just about my journey and my path. This is about my family that I'm having, that I'm creating. We're moving boldly forward. Vernon's been stepping in and helping me with my business. These things have been absolutely a journey for the both of us. We don't work without each other. So in 2018, what again are your core manifesting feelings? What is your greatest desire, and what are you going to manifest now? How is it the way that you want to feel? I know I have a lot more freedom with helping others. I have absolutely changed my programs this year, and I'm actually doing a mastermind group program for 10 months. And I'm also doing private one-to-one sessions with retreats, seeing and meeting me one-to-one and helping and having me help you because I care and I love you, and I know that you are ready to make $20,000 a month. I know that you're ready to make double six figures. Like, we all have goals. I'm looking forward to traveling more this year and traveling more next year. So how are you going to tap into your greatest desires? What are you going to change? What's the solution that's going to come out of it? How are you going to move boldly? Are you going to hire your own coach? Are you going to get support that you need? I believe those who are on the spiritual path, which is pretty much all of us, are truly, truly, truly going to get the help that we need and stop holding ourselves back from growing. So that's one of the biggest things that happened in realizing that this ram, this spiritual animal energy, I'm going forward with that boldly, and I'm taking that. And the other energy that came in was the power of the dragon. That was the next actual oracle card that I had pulled, was the power of the dragon. Do you have the power of the dragon? Are you ready for what is to come? What's going to be gifted to you by the universe? So I hope that you move boldly, fearlessly, in manifesting now. This is about your goals. It's about what you value in yourself. Only you discover and know yourself. It's up to you to develop who you are and how you are going to not only just tackle, but how you respect yourself. Tackling your goals is one thing, but putting them into inspired action is another. So I am here to offer you guys this opportunity to work with me one-to-one or within a group setting. If you're looking to really say, you know what, I want to be around some seriously manifesting badasses. I'm ready to level up. I'm really ready to take advantage of all that I have to offer 2018 for my family, for myself. I want to travel more. I want more freedom. I want to be able to go anywhere that I want to go for New Year's Eve and open my world, open my eyes up to something bigger and better than just the local, the usual, right? My own cousin, you guys, she amazingly, like, I love her. Ever since we've gone to Italy together, it's literally just sparked this fire and this fuel in her. She was in Australia celebrating New Year's. Right there in Sydney, Australia, celebrating New Year's Eve. Amazing. I'm so freaking excited and thrilled for her and for everyone who has sat there and went beyond what you just think. This is the first year, you guys, that I can absolutely say that this has been an abundant year. And 2018 is going to be even more prosperous. Healthy in abundance, healthy in money, healthy in family, healthy in self, healthy in business. That is what me and Vernon sat down and discussed. We're going to manifest more now through health, through wellness, through spiritual wellness, financial wellness. So what are you going to do to take action, inspired action, in year 2018? I will see you soon for another fabulous episode. I have some amazing things coming up, and I'm actually going to be kicking off at least 2 podcasts a week, starting at the end of January, going into February. So stay tuned. Lots to come. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Manifest That Shit podcast with me, your host, Latoya Beverly. I am your spiritual guide and business coach. If you want to hear more about my services and how you can work with me one-to-one, feel free to reach out to me at manifestyourlegacy.com or follow me on IG at Manifest Your Legacy or Facebook at Manifest Your Legacy today. I so look forward to connecting with each and every single one of you and touching your soul and heart. And you know how I like it, honey. Real, raw, uncut, no bullshit, and no strings attached. Just all success and all love. So I look forward to seeing you on another episode.